Hey guys, the folks over at Elegoo reached out to me again and asked if I'd be interested in reviewing their little wooden robot car. So they sent this over, and I thought we would take just a few minutes to go through the process of building it and checking it out. What I really like about this line of robotic cars and little figures that they've got is that they all use one app. And that app lets you connect to each of the devices or the little robots via Bluetooth on your phone. So once you've got your little project built and you connect via Bluetooth, you've got some different options where you can control it like an RC car, or you can do your own programming via their built-in editor in the app. Or there's another little program in there I haven't done too much with that lets you kind of give it if-then statements, I believe. Like I said, I haven't dug into that one too much, but it's a very cool little thing that they've got here. They've got a custom board that works with an Arduino NANO, I believe. Everything in here is obviously branded with Elegoo logos and things like that. But I thought, let's just take a few minutes and put this together, and then at the end of this video, we'll just drive it around a little bit like an RC car. And if you're interested in taking a look at some of the other programming features, we can definitely do that. But let me know in the comments if you're interested in taking a look at those types of interactions with these devices. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and dig into the Elegoo Robot Mini Car here. I really like the packaging on here. It looks really good. All kinds of information all over the box, all the different specs on the back here, talking about the controller, the programming, the input, the output, that sort of thing. But we don't care about the box as much as we care about what's in the box. So let's open this up. And I actually have not gone through, let me find, there we go. I have not gone through any of this, so I'm not sure what we're gonna run into. I've not done any pre-planning on this at all. So this will all be completely new to me, just as it is to you. So first box here on the top, it says wood plank. So I'm going to assume that is what is in here, are the wooden pieces for the car. That's exactly what that is. These are really, really nice. The way they're etched. Let me see if I can, there we go. There's a better focus. So we've got all the different parts here. I believe that's going to go on the back of the car. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll find out. But all the different parts here, really well etched with, I'm going to guess, lasers, just based on how clean and precise all of these lines are. So we've got our wooden planks. So we'll set the box out of the way there. Holy cow. This I'm going to assume is the instructions. So we'll come back to this. Looks like we've got some stickers so that we can decorate the car once it's built. Some more stickers here. What do we have here? Maybe a battery pack? I don't know what this is. I guess we'll find out as we start building. But it's labeled really well, or really well branded. I like that. Positive and negative cables there. So again, I think that's a battery, but we'll find out. Here we've got a little PCB. I believe this goes on the top. I remember seeing it on the top of something. I think this goes on the top, so we'll come back to that. Here we've got the main processing board. Looks like with an excuse me, that's all labeled Elegoo. We'll come back to that as well. Here we've got a connection cable and a screwdriver. I think this is going to be our front wheel. I think that's what that is for, based on the pictures that I've seen. Some standoffs and some screws and nuts. More of the same, only a little different. Looks like we've got a couple of motors here, so that will be good for making it go. We got some fairly decent sized tires here, a couple of those. Those will go on the back, so those are about 3 inches tall, so that's pretty cool. And then of course, actually a long USB cable. I really appreciate that, because a lot of them that I've got laying around are super small, so having something longer like that will come in handy, I'm sure. Okay guys, so this is huge. I was expecting like a little book, but I was wrong. It's just a big instruction sheet. I think it would have been better if this had been a book, a little pamphlet, something I can flip through that's stapled versus having to effectively take up my entire desk here. But here we go. So first thing it says, Well, first thing is the materials list. That's up here, well, up in the corner, you can't see. Below that, we're gonna go to assemble the controller board. That's step 2. We're gonna need this board right here from piece number 1. And we'll need the risers that were there somewhere. This one. Okay, that bag literally says 3 on it. I don't know what I was thinking. So this next clip is me doing everything wrong. So let's get through that real quick and get on to the rest of the build. All right, so got all of that pushed through. Screws in there like that. And let's find the screwdriver. Go ahead and tighten all of this down. All right. So we got our front wheel thing on there. Got our board, some standoffs. So then I guess we'll set that aside. And then we'll need the 2 side pieces here. All right, so we'll set that aside. Now we've got our 2 pieces. Then we need the motor fixing pieces here. And we need 4 of these T-shaped pieces. Right, and this is gonna be from bag, that's bag 2. Yeah, so bag 2, right there. We need 4 screws, 4 bolts. Or nuts and bolts. Take out the motors here. It does go this way. Okay, so it's gonna go this way. It is keyed, so it's got this little, oops, it's got this little extrusion right here. And that's gonna go right in there. Maybe. There we go, like so. And we'll push that through, and then we'll push that through, maybe. There we go. Then we'll flip it over. All right. So there is the first side taken care of there. Actually, let's tighten these down. Set that aside, and we'll do the same thing over here. Okay, so next steps here are assembling the tires. So we're gonna take tires here, put them on here, if I can find, there we go. So, and these are kind of keyed. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they are keyed a little bit to fit on there. Like so, and then we'll put a couple of screws in here to hold everything in place. All right, like so. So I was right. This is our battery box. So we're gonna go ahead and do that next. Oh, okay. So this is actually going to bolt right onto those 2 standoffs. The standoff we did here and the one we did down here. This battery pack is going to screw right onto that. That was from bag number 3. That's the one that we opened early on. We use those 2 screws, I believe. So we'll go ahead and we'll plug this in. Like so. We'll set this. Like so. All right. So now we've got our 2 motors in, we've got our battery, we've got our control board, we've got our wheels on there. Let's see, what is next? Now we're gonna need, where is it? We're gonna need this guy right here. So pop this out. go ahead and line it up so it looks the same here. And then we're going to grab this guy. Gotta get my orientation right here. There we go. All right. That looks right. Okay, so let's do that. There's the other one. All right. Go ahead and push that through. Put this other nut on here. So now we need our ribbon cable to attach from the board to here. So then, let's get this plugged in here, like that. And then we'll plug this in up here. Like so, and I managed to bend that pin. I can make that work. I believe that's going to go right there like that. Now, see, now I'm getting ahead of myself. So now we need our front plate. Like so. What else do we have to do here? We've got the, what'll be the hood here. Push that down and lock all of that in. Like so. All right, I think we're getting somewhere here. Yep, I sure shouldn't have put that on there yet. So we'll do that. Okay, so we have a front window. So here is our front window. And then we've got a rear panel. This guy right up here. Like that. There we go. I didn't have that clicked in properly. All right, so now I need this other rear plate, and that will go up here. So here we've got the back. That one, we've got our two wheels here. And then we need another one of these T-pieces. So what I want to do here is get these lined up appropriately, like so. And we'll turn this car around. And we'll just put that right there, just like that. So then, last piece I need is this one, I believe. That's going to go. Oops. Take it so you can see it there like that. All right, and then this top piece, that's why we wanted to make sure not to put that on there. Need another one of these T pieces to lock this in. Like that. And I think that's all of it. And after we're all done, we've actually still got a couple of nuts and a screw left that they put in for extra, just in case you drop one or something. So kudos to them for putting those extras in there. I know that they're extra because it actually says so in the instructions. All right, so here is our completed car. I haven't put any of the stickers on it or anything. I don't know that I want to, at least not yet, but it looks really good just in the wood finish here. So over here on the side, we've got a switch, a mode button. We've got a charging port over here. We can use this to charge the battery as well as, nope. So this is the charging port. So we'll want to make sure we charge up the battery before we do anything with it. On this side is where we've got our upload port. This is where we'll upload our programming, whatever code we write, we'll upload it here. And then we've got our on-off switch down here. So let's go ahead, plug this thing in. Let's make sure it's off. We'll go ahead and plug it in and see what it does. Hopefully it just lights up. Hopefully it doesn't catch on fire. All right, we want our charge port. So we'll come over here, plug that in, perfect. I think I saw it where, There it is. There's a charging light. That lets us know that we are indeed charging. So I'll let this sit for a while. I make the assumption that that light will turn off once everything is charged and ready to go. But we're gonna go ahead and charge it, let it sit for a while, and we'll come back. Okay guys, so there you go. There is the Elegoo mini wooden robot car. It was a lot of fun to build, and overall it took me probably about an hour just kind of digging through, trying to make some sense of what some of the instructions meant. But I got it all figured out. It was a lot of fun to build. You'll notice that I did actually end up putting stickers on the car, even though I said I probably wouldn't. I got it all together and thought that it would actually look neater if I did put the stickers on it. So they went on. That was really fun, kind of interesting. Went really quick. Everything was labeled really well. And oh, the one other thing I wanted to talk about that we won't actually get into in this video, but at one point I had made a comment about how I wish these instructions had come in more of a book form rather than a big sheet. And the reason that it comes in a big sheet is because on the back here there is, right, so big soccer style or like high school track kind of look to it. And the reason for that is because on the bottom there are some sensors. You can see a couple of sensors here on the bottom. There's also a sensor here on the front. And those sensors will actually watch lines. So in this case, you can actually use that to have it track the lines and kind of go around and around and around in that particular direction, I guess. There are some different modes in here. Like I said, there's an RC mode, there's a line following mode, there's one where it will follow you, there's obstacle avoidance. There's several different modes of operation for this little car here. And if you're interested in picking one of these up, I'll put some links in the description where you can pick one up for yourself or a gift for someone else. We do have the holidays coming up soon, so you might want to consider something like this for somebody who's interested in getting into robotics and that sort of thing. So with all of that said, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap all of this up. As always, thanks for your time. I always appreciate your support, and I'll talk to you in the next video.